every artist has a breakthrough moment or pivot moment. You know, do you see yours as being strategic, spiritual, accidental, convergence of a couple? I mean, how do there are a lot of people who are into arts, right? And how do you actualize the arts, right? There's so many things you can talk about. You can have business side, you can have all these things. People think, I'm gonna make a song, I'm gonna record a song, I'm gonna put it on YouTube, right? And or people. So how do you strategically, or do you find that most of the time it's like, oh, they made it. It was just like boom, like man, that guy got lucky.
Yeah.
Like what is your approach or what is your thought about actualizing and breaking through?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the one question we all ask ourselves. I think it's a combination of a lot of things. The actualizing first, have you put in your 10,000 hours first? Have you put in your 10,000 hours? Because everybody wants the breakthrough. Everybody wants the moment. But when the moment happens, and if it happens and you're not ready for it, and then they expect you to do a show for half an hour. Then they expect you to do a show for an hour. And then can you engage the crowd when you're not singing? There's so many elements to it. So the practice moment, the 10,000 hours, but also the God. If God's not in it, there's so many of us, especially with technology. There's thousands upon thousands of songs and videos uploads, and there's no. I wish I knew there was a shortcut. I would have done this a long time ago, but there isn't. You just have to put in the work.
Yeah.
Get a game plan. Get 2 or 3 that when you're low, they're high. When you're high, then everyone's good. That you all can balance each other. Also, something that really helped me out the most. Get under leadership that are 10 years to 20 years where you want to be. You can only see what you know. But when you're with someone who's doing exactly what you're doing, but they're 10 years in, and they have no quarrels with you. I'll help you. And they'll show you the pitfalls that you didn't even know that were coming.
Correct.
There's so many things. There's so many elements to it. But yeah.
Now, I like that point that you made, that most of the times we are under people who are not where we want to be. Or they don't even know how to get there.
Yeah.
So that's really strategic in terms of like actualizing, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't go where you don't know. Right? Get that point. You can't go where you don't know. And you're trying to actualize in something, and you have people who are your competitors.
Yeah.
Like they're not 10
like
years.
Teammates.
So in that, they're your teammates.
Yeah.
But you need a coach. So I catch that. Those 3 people can be your teammates. They can encourage you, but they definitely don't. They're not in the record label.
Yeah.
They're not touring.
Yeah.
And so if somebody comes and says, "Hey, we need you to do a 10 state tour," and the guys you are with, I've never done a tour. I mean, so catch that. I think it's really about framing your team, right? I always say, like, kind of like the royal family have a farm.
Yeah.
Right. What's your machinery? Do you have a machinery? So that is a good one to carry forward. We talk about purpose-driven execution. What is the mission behind your music?
Yeah.
And what legacy would you like your music to have?
I came up, friend, we came up with this line. I'm paraphrasing, but it was, this is for those tired of looking at the mirror and ready to search their soul. We just always, anytime we were working on a project or a song or anything, always remembering, no matter what happens, if it's just you and me and a mic, or if there's thousands watching us, if we can keep that in our focus, anytime we're writing a song, whatever it is that we are trying to reach out to the world and just remind people, the whole world tells you, look at yourself, compare yourself to everyone else. But if you just look outside and remember, hey, all of us are created equal, but also we all have unique abilities, unique languages that are special just for you. Just for you. There's no one else that's going to be like you on this earth. And so if you constantly remind yourself that, and we have to constantly remind ourselves that, because we'd find ourselves 3-4 songs deep, no traction, no one caring besides us and our loved ones, and then the temptation comes. Oh man, let's just write a song like
Copy.
Let's just copy that. We have the same talents. Let's just do that. But that's not what it is. The mission is capture the year to remind people. Don't look at the mirror. Don't look at the phone. Don't look at the screen. Sometimes just go back and search for your soul. How is your soul doing? How's your? It's not just about how am I comparing my 5-year plan to my neighbor, but how's my soul in 5 years? You know, because that's what's gonna last at the end of the day.
Yeah. That's good. What do you think is the biggest misconception? Not going back to music. What's the biggest misconception about emerging or breakthrough artists? About having made it? What is it? What do people think when they see like I Am Cornelius? They see the video. You know, you got people, your colleagues and everybody. So what's the biggest misconception that you keep seeing people have, or people's imagination?
They think you're a superstar. They think what they see on TV, on social media, that's it. You don't have to work like everyone else. There's no 9 to 5. Your feet are up. The work never ends. And like what I said earlier about having people who are 10 years in, 20 years in doing this, they work harder than me. And it's the moments and the constant reminders of those private moments we talk, and they're like, hey, remember that person or remember that person? Yeah, what happened to them? What happened to them? They got comfortable. They got complacent. And that's the one misconception is it's like the whole Eve with the just eat the apple. You want to be God, you want to relax, just eat the apple, then you'll make it. You get the lottery ticket, you'll make it. Can you sustain it once you make it? And then it's like what you realize is when you're up there, the thing I do love on the positive side is when you're around people who are doing this and they've been doing it as long as you have or even longer, there's no competition. Like it's like people, it seems like it is, but no, it's like when you reach out and and they can see it. They can see you put into 10,000 hours. They'll give you the time of day. They'll show you the ropes. And God will show the truth if someone has an agenda, you know. But that's, I would say, the misconception is we're driving Ferraris, we got the limos, the butlers. No. I mean, even if it does happen, we see it in the news every day. It's money and success and all that, that's just vapor, you know. What sustains you is did you put in the work?
Yeah.
That's what will keep you going.
And that's really the next point is how do you maintain psychological resilience? How do you fight failure? How do you deal with your low points?